Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the maiden edition of the podcast show on Ari Jetty TV. My name is Nina Ozo. I'm not here alone. I'm here with my partner to do this lovely show with me. Um, he is one and only Toluwalashe Awopetu. I hope I didn't mother that. Popularly known as Smile. Hey, Smile.
How are you?
Nice to have you here.
Same here.
Okay, so let's go on quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Today we shall be looking at a very pertinent topic, the one that cuts across families, individuals worldwide, and it's something that is on the rise. We shall delve into the world of divorce. We shall explore the increase in current world and also look at the effect it has on human being or in the society at large. So, Smile,
Yeah.
now we're looking at divorce. When you talk about divorce, um, the term divorce evokes a lot of emotion, in people that experience this. For some people, it is heartbreak, They go through the sadness, the loneliness, the disappointment, the pain, For some other people, it's just relief, they feel relief eventually, like, oh, finally, I'm relieved, I'm happy to be out from this. For some other set of people, it's uncertainty. They don't know where, this is leading to. They're just confused. And then for another group of people, it's more like, here and there, everything in between, and unfortunately, this is what people go through like every single year. People go through this and on a very significant rise. My question is, why are things like this happening, especially the rise of divorce in the world today, especially in Africa?
Yeah, you're very right. You're very correct. Divorce is on the rise,
Absolutely.
and it is actually, according to so many people,
Right.
professionals, especially from the legal side, they would say it's
Mm,
a legal dissolution of a marriage,
mm.
and there has to be a marriage before there can be a divorce. You understand? So the question, why is it on the rise? It has to do with a lot of reasons. Yeah,
Yeah.
backgrounds could be part of the reason,
Mm,
the country,
mm.
culture, and all of that. You understand? But most importantly, when divorce takes place, yeah,
Yeah.
it is a new transition
Yeah.
into another stage.
Yeah.
So sometimes it could be a liberating transition.
Mm.
Sometimes it could be a painful one. So it depends
Absolutely.
on how the individual
Takes it,
reacts
yeah, how he reacts to the
to it.
situation,
Yeah.
yeah, and I think everybody reacts differently,
Hmm.
to divorce.
Hmm.
And if you ask me, I say that the fast pace in modern world development have actually affected significantly the way relationship are built these days. The dynamism of relationship has absolutely changed. And that has to do, of course, with changes in societal norms.
Hmm.
I know before now, so many things that happens now, very freely in the society, things that back in the days are a no-no. So the fact that technology is changing, the world is changing, the culture also is being diluted. It affects um, the relationship of people, the way they see things, their level of endurance, and a whole lot of that. And of course, we look at um, economic pressure.
Hmm.
Yeah, economic pressure also
Hmm.
they're affecting as things are changing. Yes, of course, as I'm saying, individualism, increased individualism, of course, and people having changes in gender roles. These are things that are part of the recent economic development that have affected how people relate with each other. So yeah.
Yeah. You're correct. You're correct. We can actually as well say communication. And sometimes one would ask that is it not very easy to actually see the future of a marriage from the relationship
Mm.
stage,
Yeah.
But well, my answer to that is maybe yes and no. On the no
Mm.
aspect is, you know, relationship stage is quite different from the marriage stage. A lot
Mm.
of personality differences would occur more when the union is together already.
Mm.
So we as individuals or we as humans, we actually change at some point,
Yeah.
and we don't right now we don't
Mm.
know all the attitudes we're going to exhibit.
Mm.
You understand? So uh, divorce can actually come from a part whereby, okay, during the line of the relationship or during the journey of the relationship,
Yeah.
one partner couldn't tolerate an excess of the other partner. So this can actually also, just so many things like you just actually mentioned. Yeah.
So I think another good point to note that affects a lot of relationship today is communication. A lot of couples aren't communicating with themselves,
Mm,
and for you to be able to make headway in your relationship, you must know each other's mind. You
mm.
must be able to relate, with each other very clearly about your needs, about your desire, your sexual need, your financial need, just about everything. And when that is not there, the marriage will hit the rock. Definitely.
Yeah, what I would also say to complement what you just said is
Yeah,
during courtship,
yeah,
I think one um, mistake a lot of partners make is they
mm,
talk about the happy things.
okay,
They talk about the what's up things. They talk about the I
yeah,
love you, I want to go out these days.
yeah,
They really don't talk critical issues.
mm,
You understand? So by the time this couples or this partner gets into the marriage, it now becomes weird to discuss about some serious issues,
like financial planning.
something like
Yeah,
that, which now makes it very difficult for them to communicate. So
yeah.
yes, and that can actually
Perhaps
lead
even the number
to,
of children to bear.
that
There have
can
been many
actually be part
cases,
of it.
after marriage, someone is saying, "Oh, I need." The wife is saying, "I need one." The husband is saying, "Oh, there's only two," and then that becomes a serious issue. you know. So this communication needs to be there, really,
Yes, it has to be there. It
among many
has to
other
be
things.
there.
Absolutely.
It has to be there. And another aspect of it is, which is very common.
Yeah.
We see that every time is
Mm.
infidelity.
Yeah, wow, that's very, very.
Yeah. So I mean,
But what do you think causes infidelity in marriage? Is it that the wife or the husband is not enough at time? What exactly? Should I say what are men looking for, or is it that what? Because I mean, it's not only men now, or what are women looking for? What exactly, you know,
okay.
is the problem?
Thank God you
Mm,
actually said it is
mm.
not only men now.
Yeah, but
It
but
is
but
women.
more on men
No, no,
actually.
no, no, no,
More
no,
on
no,
men.
no. Let me even tell you that at least for the past say 2 3 years ago,
Yeah.
when you go on IG, you
Mm,
see a lot of posts talking about how a man is
mm.
lamenting that his wife has 3 kids for him, and at the long run, none.
Then
I mean, you have so many,
that's another thing for another day. It's so
you
wild.
know.
It's so wild.
But then economy can
Okay.
actually cause it.
Right.
You know,
Are you saying economic causing infidelity?
okay, it can actually cause it. I am not saying
Okay.
it's a must. It has to cause it or something.
Right.
So what I'm just trying to say is, okay, imagine two partners before they get married, or
Mm,
maybe when they just got married, right?
yeah.
Things just going fantastically well.
Mm,
Maybe the husband works in a bank, the
yeah.
wife is maybe a civil servant, and everything is going on fine.
Right.
And maybe at some point, the husband loses his job,
Okay.
and the responsibility is now on the woman, or maybe vice versa.
Okay.
You know, there could be temptations.
Mm,
You understand, to meet certain demands, to meet responsibilities. It will only take the grace of God for either of the partner to actually, remain dedicated and focused. And it can actually be much more overwhelming on the woman if she actually is the one who's taking care of the family. Um, you know, it can be easy for them to like. But then that's for the economy part, which has to do with the finances and all that. But
mm,
other things too, like lust, yeah,
yeah.
like indiscipline, and
Mm.
a lot of that.
What about domestic violence?
Yeah, domestic violence is also part of it.
Yeah.
Well, this part of Africa,
Yeah.
uh, I believe we really don't get into domestic violence that much, although we hear news of that. But yes, that can actually also lead to violence, where especially most times the women are always on the receiving part when it comes to
Mm,
domestic violence, right?
mm.
So if the woman can't take it any longer, yes, I mean she's within her right to actually, file for a divorce. You understand? Because life is sacred.